What's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing good. We are back to production under Manny Singh Fitness, and one of the things that I want to start vlogging is we are going to be competing again in August of this year. So I want to go ahead and just start detailing my journey, but at the same time, kind of fill you guys into where I've been at, right? So it's been a while since I've done like a video, and the main reason of that is because life happens, and a lot of things happen outside the gym. Luckily, I've been able to keep my gym consistent. All of my training has been consistent. My nutrition is better than ever before, and new gym opened up near where I live, and it has certainly become my favorite place to train. Just so many great options to go ahead and continue my bodybuilding journey. As you guys know, I am trying to become a pro in the Natural Federation, the WNBF, World Natural Bodybuilding Federation. That's the same one that you've heard of, maybe Sean Clarita, Jeff Nippard, and those type of guys that compete in their Mad Ogas, some of the big names. They've all competed there in the past. And I am trying to be the first of my culture to step on a world stage in the classic physique division. Hey, I messed up right there. So like bodybuilding, if classic physique, I've heard has become part of the federation, but kind of weird that some places have those competitions, some not. So whichever is available here in my hometown in August. It's going to be a WNBF and most likely a pro qualifier, so we're trying to get the pro card here. Whether it's an open bodybuilding or classic physique, we will find out. But the posing is similar, right? So is the training and everything. So first official vlog day for the workouts. So hopefully you guys are going to be able to enjoy today's workout, and yeah. One of the exercises, well, not exercise, I'm just going to say like warm-up on a chest day that I've learned over time to I've dealt with a lot of shoulder injuries, and one of the things that I was told was to kind of stretch with the lat first. And that's because whenever you are doing any type of push movement, you are incorporating your lat to handle all the weight on its way down, right? So a lot of the injuries, and I can attest to it, happen whenever you're coming down with the weight because you're not flexing that weight right. You are not getting that weight ready for the load it needs to go ahead and press, right? So we're gonna go ahead and show you exactly how to do that. I'm not even doing a full pull-up. It's just I feel a stretch on my lat, and then I am just flexing my lat right there. It's like a partial pull-up, but it does wonders. Keep it tight a little bit and release. And I'm gonna do that about 2-3 more times. All right, so let me show you from this angle. Same thing, grow as wide as you can, so that way your lats are actually flexing out. And then you're just going to be pulling with your lats, not your shoulders, not your biceps, because again, we are trying to activate our lats for the actual lift. This actually feels real good to begin. All right, that's enough for now. Let's go ahead and get started. Look at that, bro. That's how you get motivation in this gym. All right, so now, since I lack, more of an upper chest, I like to begin with an upper chest, right? So one of the things I do is if I can't do an incline press, then I would like to go ahead and start off with, with the free weights, right? So with the free weights, I have the tendency of kind of get into the whole ego parts of it. By the way, look at my camera, man. Those guys are huge. It's my homeboy Steven right here. I don't know if the camera, whatever. Anyways, so I'm thankful when it comes to like these type of special gyms where they have alternatives that I really enjoy. And this is one of those alternatives. I suck at incline presses, but this one right here, I feel every muscle fiber, which is essentially what you want, right? Like, if you're a bodybuilder, you want to feel a mind to muscle connection. And this is where I feel it the best. So, oh, that is not where I should be. Let's go back further. Oh yeah, there you go. All right. So it's like a dumbbell press, but I feel it's safer. And the movement is consistent. I don't have to worry about my stabilizers. It's just moving very, very well. Felt good. Felt good. Felt really good, actually. And again, I don't try to rush through my warm-ups anymore. I have learned my lesson, and I hope through watching this, you guys are able to kind of understand the type of lessons I'm talking about, because the injuries I've had, they've set me back a lot, and I don't want that on you guys. So don't expect me to be doing some crazy weight like some people you might be watching. I'm just here as a regular guy, trying to get it done. I think I am good with the warm-ups. I feel good, I feel good, I feel the warm. Okay, so taking these off now, and we start getting to the little, adding a little bit of weight, you know? Just a little bit of weight. Oh. So we're gonna go ahead and start with a plate now. We'll see if I consider this as a warm-up or an actual set. Always go by how you feel. Not what you write down should be your first set or not. You don't ever wanna get hurt. I keep on emphasizing that because it's true. So if I could do 8 reps with this, then I will still consider it a part of their warm-up, because my entire workout for these type is going to be, first set is going to be 5 to 8, or second set is going to be 9 to 12. But if it's an easy 8, then it's a warm-up. So let's go ahead and see how this feels. Ooh. Oh, that feels great. What do you think? I thought that felt pretty good. I'm tempted to add more. I think I'm gonna add more. I think we're not gonna go too crazy, but like maybe 10 pounds on it right now. See how that feels. If we need to, we'll go ahead and add some sleeves, but right now, I don't think I need to. I think I'm able to push it like this, so let's go. Kind of cool, this thing is following me around. All right, let's go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, now I'm starting to believe that with my belt on and with my elbow straps on, I'm pretty confident I could do a plate on 25. We're gonna do a plate on 25. Let's go. And of course, like, we're gonna take a little bit of a rest, right? We don't want to overexhaust ourselves, so let's talk about that a little bit. Let's talk in between. So, my chest day has evolved a lot over the years. And that is mainly because, again, injuries, part of the game. Not mad about it, learned a lot from it. Hopefully you guys don't have to go through what I went through. Hopefully you guys are able to learn from my mistakes and, be better than me and be better than yourself, obviously, when it comes to becoming a better lifter, becoming a better bodybuilder, whatever your goals are. Don't be limited. Now, do I think you should avoid mistakes at all costs? No. I think everybody should go through some sort of non-ideal situation to win. Now, I'm not saying you guys go out there and get injured, but if it happens, I think you should embrace it, because then when you heal from it, and I hope you are doing your best to rehab or whatever you need to do to heal from it, when you heal from it, you'll be able to go ahead and really be that much better in the gym. I know it's weird to say, I know it's weird to think about, but trust me when I say that, every time I've gotten injured, for whatever reason, well, the reason being because my body doesn't want to go through that trauma again, so it automatically makes me a better lifter, whether it's being a little bit more careful with how I lift, my range of motion and everything, when that gets involved, right? So we're smarter lifters now. We're not just a lifter, we're a smart lifter now. And as much as people talk about getting bigger, that's great. But as is with any other, if this is your lifestyle, you don't want to be an idiot for the rest of your life, right? So you want to be able to learn, that's how you're going to progress. And talking about progressing, let's see how this feels right now. 1, 2, baby, let's go. Ooh. Ooh. 2 more. I'm gonna call it right there. Rather than old me would have been like, nah, we are gonna push it, and probably regret it the next day. New me is more, you know what, I'll look like a weak sauce, even if it's online, if it means being able to do this again next week, in a few days. Because, progression happens. And one thing I've learned is no matter, as long as, when it comes to form, I know a lot of people are all about form, but I feel like do the best you can. And if the form starts to break, do one more. And with that one more, what you're doing is you're creating your body's response to adapting. Humans are meant to adapt to any situation. That is evolution of any living creature in the world, right? Or in the universe. And adaptation when it comes to bodybuilding is not, or not even bodybuilding, but in anything, it's no different. You got to go through hardships to adapt to it, to be that much better the next time you go into that same environment. It's the same thing here. If you stick to just being in form and you play it safe, you will get your gains, yes, but they probably won't be as optimized or as good as it can be otherwise. So take what you will from there, but maybe you guys are smarter than maybe you guys have heard it from me. I'm just letting you know from my personal experience, that is how it works. So that was 4, right? And my first set is supposed to be 5 to 8. So we'll go ahead and count that as my first set. And what I'll do is, second set being 9 to 12, maybe we just do 10 to 13 to make up for that lost rep. Because in my head, that matters. So we're gonna go ahead and go back to the weight I did before, which is a plate and 10. And we're gonna go ahead and do that for 10 to 13 reps this time, yeah? As you can see, I'm not taking insanely long breaks in between, and that's by method. I'm not doing anything like a squat, bench, or deadlift right now, so I don't find it necessary to take such long breaks in between. If you feel good, if you feel the pump, if you feel recovered, there's no time to that. Just hit it again, hit it again. You want to keep on stimulating the muscle until you know you're getting the workout you need it to go through. And right now I am feeling it. So I fell on the 5th rep on that one, right? I did 4 and I couldn't do the 5th. So minimum for this is going to be 10, maximum 13. Okay? But I'm always going to go for that 13. Because that is how you get stronger the next time you get in there. Because I remember like one of the quotes that Dorian said was like his goal was that if he's gonna go in there, Dorian Yates, by the way, 6-time Mr. Olympia, his training methodology, what he said was, if I'm gonna go there and I hit 8 reps of 4 or 5, the next time he goes in there, he's gonna go for that 9th rep. He's gonna hit it for 9. And that's the mentality you want. You want to be able to say, okay, if my rep range is from 9 to 13, 9 to 12, whatever your rep range is, I'm gonna go ahead and do the absolute highest possible. Because next time, we're not repeating that weight again, right? So 10 to 13, don't know how this is gonna go, but I'm excited to find out, so let's go! One more. Oh, I got 10. Honestly, I think I could have done more, but my wrist, I gotta remember to wear wrist straps next time, because for whatever reason, as much as I love how my chest and everything else feels on this machine, it's a turning motion. If you don't know how to do it, like I don't, probably best to use wrist straps so that way they stay stable, and they're not the reason you're getting up on your lift like I did. Because it wasn't even my chest that was caving there, it was my wrist. So. Well, anywho, we're gonna go ahead and go to the next exercise, because what I'm doing today is not just chest, it is gonna be chest and back, and shoulders and arms. Because I do 4 times a week. I do 2 days of legs, 2 days of upper. And it's been working great for me, especially during this cut, because when I was coming here 5-6 times a week, the rate of recovery was slow. So, as I lost weight, I was starting to lose a lot of strength and a little bit of size with it. And then once I made a switch to where I'm recovering very well, it's been a lot easier to maintain everything. So let's go. Look at me, everyone. I am in heaven right now. Because holy crap, look at all of this. It's for back, all of it. And there we are. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do some pull downs right now. And after we're done with pull downs, we'll go ahead and do some, back to incline and then some rows. But actually, no, I got it wrong. We're gonna go ahead and do some rows first, then we'll do pull downs later. So now we're gonna go ahead and do some rows. And with rows, I really like this. Like, I know this is just like a row machine anywhere else, but for whatever reason, I like this one because it's a little bit more of a, when it comes to this machine, right? Most of them are usually, I don't know, a little bit too low or a little bit too high or a little bit too close. and I just don't feel my back as good or my lats as good. But on this one, my God, is it amazing? Like I could feel every single muscle fiber in my back, especially my lats. And look at that. Woo! We're gonna add some weight to it, of course, and get the show on the road. But I don't know if you guys like rowing. There's a lot of different rowing motions that a lot of people can do. For me, I prefer this one. I mean, you could do rows with T-bar and everything. But one thing I've noticed is that a lot of times, and it used to happen to me before, but maybe it's because, you know, over time, maybe my body's just getting tired of it, or maybe my mind is just like, what the heck's going on? But a lot of times when I do rows looking down and I'm like this, so like a, with a bar, I end up getting lightheaded a lot. And I certainly don't want to be lightheaded when I'm moving some weight because that is a recipe for disaster. I've almost passed out once before and it was not fun, and I don't ever want to do that again. So again, chest row. So my abdomen, my lower chest is touching the seat while my upper chest is flexing up, so that way when I'm actually pulling, I'm using my back, not necessarily my shoulders or my biceps. So sit straight. I love this. Sit straight and pull. Some people are like, oh, you gotta go slower, slower, slower. I think honestly, go with what gives you the best workout. I think when you overcomplicate things is when you actually start losing progress, right? Because you're thinking so much of how you're doing it or why you're doing it the way you are versus actually doing it. So obviously, don't do 6 plates if you can barely move 3. But if I'm getting better muscle activation by going fast for 20 reps versus 10 with slow reps, I'm gonna go with what's giving me like better muscle activation. So it just means if I could do 20, I could definitely go heavier, definitely keep it. So my rep range on this one is gonna be the same. I'm gonna go ahead and do 5 to 8 reps, right? And that is 5 to 8 reps of the first set. Second set will be 9 to 12. A little bit more of a step back, a little bit more of a, finishing, whatever. But rep outside, burn outside, whatever you want to call it. I'm not too worried about the vocabulary here. I'm just trying to get it work done. So 2 plates. Let's go. One. Oh, my lats are feeling it. This is heavier than it looks. I mean, usually whenever you see like the regular rows, I could go heavy, heavy, heavy. But on this, man, the waist angle, 2 plates on each side. And I'm someone who can deadlift 600 or has done that in the past, right? I love doing back exercise. I could go pretty damn heavy on those. Like the other ones where you sit straight and you pull, I could do 5 plates on those on each side. But on this one, the angle it's at where you're just really just feeling your rhomboids, your trapezius, and your lats. This is the most I can do for, how many did I do? Like 6, 7 reps? I don't even know. But maybe we'll go ahead and go a little bit lower. And I don't want to count that as my first set, mainly because Again, I think that should have been, I think I just overshot my warm-up, so I'm gonna take off one plate and redo this for my first official set. So don't ever be afraid to put your ego away and go down on weight if you need to. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take our cover off a little bit and see how we look right now. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. All right. You know what? Screw this. That's the one cool thing about this gym. I started talking with that relay thing. I had to stop, even though it was right in front of me. That's how you know I'm a beginner at this. That's how you know. Still learning. Still learning. But yeah, look at this. Oh baby. Oh baby. Kind of want to wear wraps. This isn't even that heavy. I don't think it's fourth wraps. I think I just have to be better at my grip and just focus on the pull. What I will do though is probably put this right here. So that way, whenever I'm touching, I don't feel like I'm touching someone else's sweat or whatever, because that is messing with me mentally. I know, we're all at the gym. We're past that, but come on, man. Come on now. 1, 2. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that felt great. That was a great 8 reps. Oh no, I'm thinking, I don't know how. I honestly think I could probably add a little bit more weight and do it for 5 reps. Maybe not back to 4 plates, because although I was able to do 6, 7 reps, I don't like the feel of it, right? So I go everything with the feel of it. This time we'll just out of 25 on one side. That's what we're gonna do. Let's go. Woo! All right, we're gonna get going in 1, 2. Let me put my feet back. 1, 2. Oh yeah. Okay. Much more satisfied with this set right here. But we'll probably go back down to what I had last time I did 8. We're gonna make that our back off set of 9 to 12 reps. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Take out the 25. So that way we are gonna be able to do this for 9 to 12 reps. That is what we're doing right now. All right. All right, you're good. Hopefully you guys are able to see it from a better angle from the back, how I'm really using my back. So again, just looking before 9 to 12 reps, good quality reps. I'm not opposed to going slow. It's just when I'm trying to go all out, I'd rather finish it with whatever feels best. Well, three more. Alright, so next up, back to high incline press right here, and we are in an old school gym machine. It's called an overhead incline press, and this thing, or what do they call it? I don't know, but it's a pushback incline, and all you really feel is chest right there. Bam. The flexion you feel, man, the stretch on your chest on this for the incline is amazing. See, you'll notice whenever I'm doing like a machine, I will always try to go for it, like the max stretch. But if I'm doing it with any type of like free movement, like free weights, then I will do my best to just pump as heavy as I can for as many reps as I can. Although I want the stretch, that's not my sole purpose of it. Because I know when it comes to stretching and flexing, I'm gonna kill it when it comes to these machines. Jeez, that felt great. I don't know how the angle looks for flexing. Probably not good right here, but right here though. I know you've seen this. I know you're seeing these striations. Remember, guys, I am someone that a lot of people say, by the way, hydrate, folks. Don't ever leave your water out. I know you guys are going to see me drink a lot. That's because every time I was stopping the camera, this is what I'm doing. But what I was saying is that, when I first started lifting, I'm a vegetarian, so a lot of people said I couldn't get the ideal body that I want, couldn't be as strong as I wanted to be, and well, I like to say that I proved at least some of them wrong. When it came to strength training, I was able to squat 500, deadlift 600, and overcame all those injuries I talked about earlier in this video about my shoulders. But I was able to find a bench 315, and maybe for a lot of people that's not a lot, but it was a lot for me. So I'll take that win over my injuries over the years any day. I felt great about it. I don't need anyone else to feel great about it. Ooh. We're gonna go ahead and do this again. Let's go. How about we push it up a little? There we go. There we go. Ooh. Let's see. We're doing 528 again. This is probably going to be the last exercise you guys are going to see me record, mainly because I made a rookie mistake. I just got the camera out today, which is part of the reason why this is my first vlog. And rookie mistake, it wasn't fully charged. So I'm going to go ahead and save the rest of the battery to the actual closing, because we're going to go ahead and show that at the end of this video. But so far, 2 chest movements, this is my second back movement, and all you're gonna miss after this one is gonna be my shoulders. We're gonna do 2 movements for shoulders, and we're gonna do 2 movements for biceps and triceps. So simple enough to go ahead and finish the rest of the day, and then we'll go ahead and meet up in the posing room. But until then, we're gonna go ahead and let me show you why I love this particular, uh, lat pull down machine. So let's go ahead and see this one, yeah? Like one of the old school ones, man. But let's go. Let's add some weight to it. Let's add some weight to it. Almost put it in the re-rack bar. Don't want that. Let's see how much this one. I freaking love it. In fact, this is one of the machines that I can go actually very heavy on because I don't know. I feel much stronger when it comes to pull downs. I just try to make sure that I'm not going too far over the form. Not trying to go over the top and just have another arm workout. Rather actually be a real pull down. So let me show you how I do this. Warm up. Ooh, that feels good. You could do it here, but I personally like it when it's a little bit wider. So my lats are stretched as much as I can. Pull them down. Let's go heavier. This feels way too light on my back. My back just feels it's already warmed up, so I don't need to take this easy. I am gonna do this for 4 plates on each side. Maybe 5, because the last time I think I was able to do 5. So we'll go ahead and carry these at them because I'm too lazy to go back and forth. I'll try to cut down the time where I can. Got 2 right here, and we need 2 more. I'm back. Just making sure the camera's following me because I know somebody was in front of it. So, all right, watch this. The heavier I go on this, even better I feel. 1, 2, 3. Do my best to pull with my legs. So, this one, so for every exercise we've done, first set is 5 to 8, then the second follow-up is 9 to 12. Well, this is the first exercise, but the first set is going to be 9 to 12, the second set is going to be 10 to 15. I think I did 10, so we'll go lighter. And I'll see you guys in the posing room because, again, battery I think is at about like 20%. Don't want that. Don't want that. Okay, so I don't know if the light is adjusting or how this looks. I'll find out when I'm editing. But let's go ahead and practice some posing, see how everything's looking right now. So done with an upper body today. Again, didn't get to catch the end of my workout mainly because my camera battery was about to give out. So let's just get straight to the posing right now. All right, I don't know how you guys can hear me right now, but it's hard for me to judge how I'm looking because I can't see what I'm posing right now, but This is what we've got working right now. Posing should get better over time. That's why we're practicing right now. Let's go. Actually, I do better with the left. Ooh, cramping right now. Oh yeah, so let's try this right here. Let's do a freestyle right now. Should get better at that, but look at this. Look at this cramp. Okay. Front lat spread, I don't know. Ooh. This is like my favorite classic pose right here.